Alright, so you probably don't know what this is. This is a flip cam. It used to be a thing. That's like back from the old times when like cell phones didn't have video cameras. So basically I was really mad at Research in Motion. They'd make the BlackBerry. They used to make the BlackBerry Torch. I really loved it. It had a slide out keyboard. It was great. You could actually write words with it. You didn't just have to like touch a screen with like your big fingers that are like 3 times as big as the keys and hope for like 75% accuracy, and then you just sit there and watch and like wait for it to come up with its hilarious conjectures about what you're trying to type. I love the slide out keyboard, but then BlackBerry, Research in Motion, they're like, oh crap, Apple's a big thing now. But the good news is we do Apple now too, isn't that great? And I'm like, no, you had one job. You were Research in Motion. You make the flipping slide out keyboard. Whatever. And the stupid touchscreen takes up half your screen too. I don't know. I don't understand people. I'm a dinosaur. But anyway, Fritz over here. Hey, how's it going? He had a conjecture. He's halfway solved the mystery of who watches this black porn, and he's got most of the way there. It's some white guy who's like, he's like jizzes on himself. He's like, I'm sorry for slavery. I know the identity of this man.
Thank you.
George R.R. Martin.
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, have you been did we watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The rest of this skit is about Game of Thrones. So, if you don't watch Game of Thrones, then the rest of this skit is going to be kind of a big fuck you. But on the other hand, if you don't like Game of Thrones, fuck you. I mean, come on. Alright, so, but yeah, basically there's this chick. She looks like an elf. She's like whiter than white. They had to make a special color of white that they like borrowed from like the EverQuest box art, back in the 90s, just for her, because like it just has to be really, really white. And then like they all think, oh, you freed us because you're benevolent. It's just like history. And yeah, he's just a wanker. I mean, okay, like I know a few things about wanking. I'm like, I could be, if I wanted to, I could be the Jeff Foxworthy of wankers, but no, I just don't want that job. This guy like puts it over the top, so he thinks it's like the Sixth Sense. He doesn't know that he's a wanker. Anyway, but the rest of his stuff is good. It's just that the farther you get from Westeros and King's Landing, the farther away you get from there, the dumber people get. I mean, Daenerys walks in, she's wearing this I heart with a line through it slavery t-shirt, and they just do this big, massive, biggest slave trade of all time with this dragon sitting right there who's like totally not trained at all. And they're like, yeah, nothing's gonna go wrong here. It's like stupid. It's like you could send Bugs Bunny in there and he'd have slavery eradicated from the whole continent in like 2 minutes. But yeah, North of the Wall they dick around too, and I have a song just for this, so let's wrap it up with a song. I heard rumors that they were going to cut this from the next season, the stupid stuff with Bran just dicking around North of the Wall. That's the name of the song. We're dicking around north of the wall. We're dicking around north of the wall. We're dicking around, just dicking around. We're dicking around north of the wall. We're waiting until Bran's had his fill of premonitions and visions so vague they can't matter. 4 episodes still of time left to kill, and only one brain left to splatter. Oh, we're dicking around north of the wall. We're dicking around north of the wall. We're in the long haul north of the wall. We're plodding along north of the wall. The most interesting song north of the wall says one word over and over. But the contest was easy. He trudges through slush with some kids who won't hush and says Hodor, while his twin in the east says Khaleesi. We're dicking around north of the wall. We're dicking around north of the wall. Our time's almost gone, but here's one for John. A verse just for John, north of the wall. He dicks around, yes it's true, and not one way, but 2. But they killed off that redhead. Leaves in her kettle. And those guys who eat brains and are kind of insane, They're just racist depictions of Swedes who like metal, but we're dicking around north of the wall. Dicking around north of the wall. Yes, we're dicking around north of the wall. Most boring plot thread of all.